back to another episode of Caffeinated CX, where we talk about CX and stuff, all in a hyper caffeinated state. And let's get caffeinated here. It's New Year's Eve. We're going into the new year. So, have fun with that. All right. So, what we're going to be talking about today is customer satisfaction and why you don't want to settle for that. Now, CSAT, customer satisfaction, is the one metric that tells you how many customers you haven't made upset yet. It's kind of one of those useless stats that people tout around, right? That people focus on unnecessarily. And putting too much focus on customer satisfaction leaves you vulnerable to the metric that really matters, which is customer loyalty, the repeat customers, the ones that keep coming back to you over and over and over again, not because they have to, but because they want to. So, what's the difference between a satisfied customer and a loyal customer? Satisfied customer will go to your competitor if they offer a better price or if they can get out there sooner than you can if you're a service company. Now, a loyal customer will pay your normal fees and they will wait for you because they've used you before. They know how you are, how you operate, and they like that. You want the customer to say, "I'll be back." So how do you manage that? How do you get those customers? How do you take that satisfied customer and turn them into a loyal customer? Well, one of the ways is to use Otter, over the top empathy and rapport, right? And then the 5 keys of CX. Now, I have another episode on that. So if you want to, do a search. But turning those 5 keys using Otter is going to ensure that that customer is more than satisfied. That customer is going to come back to you again and again and again and again anytime they need your specific service or your specific product or your specific whatever it is you have. So, using Otter, over the top empathy and rapport, is one way of doing it, and it's probably the best way of doing it. You want to go over the top with your rapport, with your empathy, and you want to be able to win those customers over. You want to turn those customers into loyal fans of your brand and your company and the people that work for it. And one of the easiest ways to enable Otter is to, well, empower your employees to operate under Otter. So there's an equation. It's EX equals CX squared. All right, so EX, employee experience, equals CX, customer experience squared. So however you treat this side is going to be treated the same way, doubly so. So if you treat your employees like gold, like they should be, your customers are going to be treated like, I don't know, platinum. Platinum is worth more than gold, at least in Dungeons and Dragons it is. So that's the easiest way to enable Otter, enable the keys to be turned in order for that customer to become more than satisfied, get more than they expected, is to empower the employees to let them take care of the customer. And then the customer will take care of the business. But this whole customer satisfaction thing, it should definitely stop being a metric that people track, right? What you want is customer loyalty. You don't want them to be merely satisfied, because that's when customer churn comes in. That's when you start getting a repeat customer rate of abysmal numbers, is when they're merely satisfied. Another good way of doing this is to keep constant contact with your customers, right? Especially when their service or their product is ongoing. And then you want to follow up with them after it's done. And that can be done in many different ways. That can be done with pop buys, email, phone call, a thank you card, doesn't matter, right? All of those things have their own merits, and all those things combined create that loyalty, that fanaticism for the brand. So go out there, create some loyal customers. Your business and yourself will be much better off for it. You don't want to settle on merely satisfied. Happy New Year. I'll see you guys next year. Caffeinated CX out.